In this video, we are going to be ranking some of the best meme coins based on their multiplier potential at the peak of this bull run. But these are just my thoughts, and there's no guarantee that this is gonna happen. So with that, this is the perfect time to add the preface that nothing in this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own research. Also, crypto is risky, so as much as it could go to the moon, it could go down to zero as well. So please invest responsibly. And also, I am not a financial advisor. So if everything in that sounds good to you, make sure to subscribe to this channel, turn on that notification bell, and give this video a big thumbs up. So let's start ranking these meme coins. And you can see that our tier list is divided into 5 tiers. Starting at the very top tier is the godly tier. Now, this tier here includes projects that have life-changing potential. Going from there, we have the awesome tier, the good tier, the fair tier, and at the very bottom, we have the garbage tier. So as we are ranking these meme coins, let me know in the comments below whether you agree with where your favorite meme coin lands here. Also, if there are any missing meme coins from this list, that'd be awesome if you could add them in the comments below as well, and I'll have a look at them so that we could include them in future tier list videos. So let's start off with the OG when it comes to crypto, Bitcoin. And I really hate to do this because I am wearing a Bitcoin hat. However, when it comes to multipliers, I have to put Bitcoin in the garbage tier. So I know it's not exactly the way that we want to start off, but it is such a huge market cap right now, being worth over $2 trillion. Now, right now, the price of Bitcoin is sitting at about $110,000. So from here, what I believe anyways is that Bitcoin probably has a maximum of a 2x from here. I know a lot of people have been saying that it could go as high as $1 million. But when you look at it, the bear case is there's a cap that says that the price of Bitcoin could get to about 140 all the way up to $1 million. So just looking at it, I would say that Bitcoin has the potential to do a 2x from here at best. So moving on to the next one is DOWGE. Now, DOWGE, in my opinion, once again, is the ultimate cult movement meme coin and is the ultimate beta play to XPX 6900. We know the XPX 6900 is going to be an absolutely monster this bull run, especially with Murad shilling it. So in my opinion, DOWGE has godly potential when it comes to multipliers. And next up is Pepe. Now, Pepe is already a large market cap, being worth about $4 to $5 billion at the time of this recording. But at the same time, Pepe is to many considered to be the meme coin that will lead this super cycle. So it's very, it's a big argument as to whether it be Pepe or maybe it's Murad's XPX 6900. But nonetheless, I believe that Pepe will be worth in the deca billions by the peak of this bull run. So I'm going to place Pepe in the good tier right here. So next up, we have this new coin right here called Meow or Kitty Coin. Now, the history behind this coin is very unique because it's actually the real rival to Dogecoin. Both these coins came out in 2013. And of course, we know now how it turned out that Dogecoin became the eventual winner. But simply to have Kitty Coin come back, is this now the resurgent of the cat meme coin movement here? So, I would say that Kitty Coin has godly potential. So if Kitty Coin can reclaim its throne as the #1 cat meme coin, this could totally increase the valuation of all cat meme coins and maybe bring it up to the level of how the market sees dog meme coins right now. Next up we have is Ethereum. Now, Ethereum, I am going to have to throw it in the garbage tier. From here, Ethereum is about $4,000 in terms of price. I think you could do about 2-3x by the peak of this bull run here. So once again, these are more, places like for Bitcoin and Ethereum, if you have lots of money. Once again, this is not financial advice. A lot of people feel more quote unquote safe. Of course, there's nothing that's 100% safe. But there's always risks involved in investments, especially when it comes to crypto. But they feel that if they're looking for that, 2 or 3x on a large sum of money, their choice would be Bitcoin or Ethereum there. So next up is MANYU. Now, MANYU has, it's a when it comes to a meme coin, it's worth about right now about $20 million in terms of its market cap. I'm going to throw it in the good right now. And I was kind of, kind of jumping back and forth between the awesome and the good one here. But we'll throw in the good right now simply because it is a larger market cap at 20 million right now. But they have a lot of strong partnerships. For example, the team is really, really solid. And it's also based on the most famous and pampered Shiba Inu on the internet. So really, really bullish on that. Next up we have is MindFact. So MindFact is one of the central characters in Matt Fury's newest book, Cortex Vortex, and also is one out of the 10, or one out of all the characters, but there's only 10 of them that have a full page dedicated to them. So right now the market cap of MindFact is sitting at about $5 million market cap. I'm going to say that MindFact has awesome potential to perform during this bull run simply because it's tied to Matt Fury, it's tied to his newest book, and is a central character in his latest book. Next up we have is DOWGE. Now DOWGE, right now the market cap I believe is about 12 to 13 billion, so super big. But the one thing I noticed about DOWGE, especially during last year when Trump got inaugurated, and he also released the Trump meme coin, and you saw how crazy the entire crypto market ran. DOWGE ran from its current market cap right now of 12 billion all the way up to 60 billion during that same month that Trump got inaugurated. So DOWGE seems to be still the leader of the entire meme coin market. Even with a large market cap of 12 billion, I'm gonna have to throw DOWGE in the good category simply because we saw how fast it ran up from a $12 billion market cap to $60 billion market cap just last year when Trump got inaugurated in those 2 months of November and December. So it still has the ability to run really, really hard. Next up we have is Murad's baby SPX 6900 here. So arguably SPX 6900 is in deep competition with Pepe in terms of who or what meme coin is gonna be the meme coin that leads this super cycle. So right now, the market cap of SPX 6900 is sitting about just slightly over $1 billion right now. But with all the influence and the strong community behind SPX 6900, especially with Murad really heavily shilling this project here, I would have to put XPX in the good tier right here, because I believe that the peak of this bull run, XPX 6900, has the potential to once again reach into the deca billions. So next up we have is Moner. So right now Moner is a really cool character from the newest book, Matt Fury's book, Cortex Vortex. It's extremely low market cap right now. I believe the market cap is actually sub 1 million. So with the staying power and the influence of Matt Fury that he has on the meme coin space, and also people the market has an appetite for the newest meme coins, especially when it comes to Matt Fury creation. So I would say that at the peak of this bull run, Moner has the ability to do some really, really strong numbers. So I'm going to put Moner in the awesome category right here. And next up we have is this cute hippo. So this cute hippo is named Mars, which is the beta play to Mudang. So if you're familiar with Mudang is a very popular hippo, especially in, I believe it was in Thailand, but I know in Asia is extremely popular. So Mars is almost like the Western version of Mudang, being a very, very popular hippo when it comes to North American society. The one thing that Mars has going for it is that it has the ability to go viral. In one of my videos, we shared a clip from a news outlet where that particular clip got over 2.7 million views. So just from that, we know that Mars has the ability to go viral very, very quick. And right now the market cap of Mars is under $1 million. So I'm gonna have to throw Mars in the godly tier in terms of its multiplier potential, because Mudang reached a market cap of over $600 million, and Mars only being less than $1 million has a lot of room to grow, and especially being a strong beta play to Mudang. Here we have GigaChad. Now at one point GigaChad was one of Murad's most shilled and favorite meme coins, but more recently, has not been getting that attention. In fact, at its peak, it reached a market cap of over $800 million. And right now, the market cap of GigaChad is sitting at about $100 million. So quite a huge retracement since then. But this, what GigaChad symbolizes is, the alpha male dominance, and also male improvement. And since crypto is largely male dominated and the word Chad is used as a very common term in the crypto space, just as long as the community continues to build, and right now the community behind GigaChad is still very, very strong. But the one factor that is in question right now is it's still one of Murad's favorite meme coins. And during this euphoric phase of this bull run, will Murad shill GigaChad? So, that is a question that we can only find out when it actually happens. So, I'm kind of torn to throw it either in the fair or the good, because, GigaChad is obviously a much larger market cap, being in the hundreds of millions. And there is the question mark now, is GigaChad still one of Murad's favorite meme coins that he's going to be shilling during the euphoric phase of this bull run? And I think with that question mark in place, I'm going to throw conservatively GigaChad in the fair tier. And I know that's going to be controversial to the people who's watching. Maybe they feel that it should be in the good or maybe in the awesome tier. But right now, with that lingering question, whether GigaChad is, still a favorite among the meme coins by Murad, that's something that, we're going to just have to wait and see. But right now, we'll put GigaChad in the fair tier right here. So moving on, we have Fuck 9 to 5. Now, Fuck 9 to 5, very, very powerful message. And of course, very universal message that 99.9% of people can relate to, which is waking up every day, going to a job that they absolutely hate. So the one thing that I would like to see more from Fuck 9 to 5 is to bring more KOLs on board so that they could get more coverage and more exposure, because the team is phenomenal, the community is phenomenal, and now they just need this outlets in order to get their message out there to the broader crypto community. So nonetheless, I'm gonna put Fuck 9 to 5 in the awesome tier here. So if they could get that exposure, this message behind Fuck 9 to 5 is absolutely powerful and has the ability to go viral very, very quick, especially among retail. So moving on, we have is Dork Lord. So once again, Dork Lord is, in my opinion, one of the most undervalued, under the radar crypto gems, especially when it comes to Matt Fury meme coins, because Dork Lord is the main bad guy and the main villain to Pepe, and that makes Dork Lord very, very unique. Because if you look at all the characters when it comes to Matt Fury, especially when it comes to Pepe and the Boys Club, a lot of those characters are protagonists or complementary characters to Pepe. But Dork Lord is different because Dork Lord is actually the antagonist to Pepe. So once again, has a very, very central role in the entire Pepe verse. So I could imagine that Pepe, when Pepe really starts to take off and the entire Boys Club narrative really catches fire, Dork Lord will be lifted into the spotlight as well. So I'm gonna have to put Dork Lord in the awesome category right here when it comes to multiplier potential, because right now Dork Lord is sitting at a market cap of under $10 million, so still super, super small. And next we have is Courage the Cowardly Dog here. So for a lot of us who grew up and who are millennials, Courage the Cowardly Dog was a very, very popular cartoon in the late 90s and early 2000s. So right off the bat, Courage the Cowardly Dog builds an emotional connection with millennials. And when we look at the crypto space, nearly 1 out of every 2 people in the space are millennials. So right off the bat, people could relate to and to understand this meme. It's very, very simple to connect with and to understand here. So they have a great team behind them, and they just partnered up with Shiba Inu. So that they have strong connections and also a lot of resources in order to make that connection happen. So I'm going to have to put CC Dog in the awesome category right here. And the market cap of CC Dog right now is sitting about $3 or $4 million market cap. So super, super tiny with a lot of potential to explode, especially with that partnership with SHIBA Inu. Next up we have is All Will Retire. Now All Will Retire is a variant to fuck 9 to 5. They're kind of in that category of making those drastic life-changing movements in terms of bettering one's life and one's life for their family as well. So, one of the biggest challenges in life, of course, is to retire either early or to retire with the lifestyle that they want. And a lot of people here, especially in crypto, the main goal is to create that financial freedom so that it opens up time to spend it doing the things that you want to do and spending it with the people that you want to do. So very similar to Fuck 9 to 5, very, very strong community, very, very powerful message. And we would like to see the message get out to more people. So if they could, really bump up their marketing and to really increase the exposure to get more eyeballs on All Retire, I think that this project has the ability to do exceptionally well. So I'm going to put All Will Retire in the awesome category with those caveats that I had just mentioned. Next up we have is Toshi. Now to many people, they consider Toshi to be the main face and the main mascot of the base chain there. So super, super bullish. Right now, the market cap of Toshi is fairly large, saying about $250 million market cap, but it has so much going for it simply because it is the main mascot on base, and base to many people is expected to be the most hype and popular layer 2 for this upcoming bull run. So and also Toshi is named after the cat of the Coinbase founder Brian Armstrong. So lots of strong associations when it comes to the Toshi meme coin. And also with the resurgence of Kitty Coin, we may see brand new, much higher valuation when it comes to cat meme coins. So Toshi being one of the blue chip cat meme coins right now, it definitely gets a lot of attention and it gets a lot of time under the spotlight. So with that, I believe that sitting at a $250 million market cap, it could probably reach into the billions as well at the peak of this bull run. So I'm going to put Toshi in the good tier right here. So moving on, we have is Biddy. And of course, we've been knowing that there has been tons and tons of drama around Biddy. There was the pump version and the bonk version. At first, the bonk version was the one that was at the higher market cap. And right now, the pump version is the one that has the higher market cap, sitting at a market cap of $16 million. But the main big catalyst that Biddy has going for this meme coin is that Biddy is the main mascot for Bitcoin. And that Bitcoin isn't going anywhere soon, and Bitcoin is always in the spotlight because it leads the entire crypto market. So being the mascot of the most OG crypto out there, the potential for Biddy falls either in the awesome or godly tier here. So which one do you guys think it should go in, the awesome or the godly tier? So I'm going to throw it in the godly tier right here, simply because it is the main mascot for the most OG crypto, being Bitcoin. So let's move on to the next one. And this is one of my favorites right here, is C Memes. And I'm very proud and humbled to be a partner of theirs as well. And I love what they're doing because they're actually creating real utility. They're becoming the one-stop shop, the central hub for people to come to discover the best and the newest meme coins that have life-changing potential. So right now, the market cap of C Memes is sitting at under $1 million. So, with their phenomenal team, they keep on shipping, big updates, one right after the other. They're bringing on KOLs to increase exposure to their project, and their branding is on point as well. So, they check a lot of the boxes that I look for a very, very strong project that to become successful in the crypto space. So I'm going to have to put C Memes, in the awesome category, and it could even fit in the godly category, but I'll put it in the awesome category right now. But I believe that they are going to do some exceptional work in this bull run and even beyond that as well. So let's go on, and this is beta play to XPX 6900. The project is called XPX 6969. Now the thing with these beta plays is that when the XPX, the whole Murad narrative, especially surrounding around XPX 6900, really catches fire and becomes, the talk of town, a lot of people are going to look at the market cap of XPX 6900, realize that's super, super big, and it won't give them the multiples that they're aiming for. So they're going to be looking for other beta plays that have the potential to give them those face melting gains. Now with these plays here, when it comes to beta plays, the ones that end up getting a lot of the liquidity are the ones that are able to market the best and to be top of mind, so that when the audience is looking for, what's the next best beta play so I can make the most money, they're going to be, putting their money into projects that are absolutely visible to them. So, the success of XPX 6969 is largely, in my opinion, going to hinge on their ability to market themselves and to gain that massive exposure, so that when people are looking for, beta plays to XPX 6900 so that they can get higher multiples, the ideal case is that XPX 6969 positions their project to be in front of that audience when the audience is ready to, to bring their liquidity and their money into those beta plays. So if they're able to do that, right now XPX 6969 is sitting at a market cap of $1 million. They have the ability to absolutely explode and capitalize on that XPX 6900 narrative. So I'm going to put XPX 6969 in the good category right here. So here we have trash. Now there is ironically a tier that says garbage here, but trash does not belong in the garbage tier at all. And right now the market cap of trash is super, super small, of close to about $3 to $4 million at the time of this recording. However, the potential of it is super, super massive, simply because it falls into the same category of these coins that make no sense but have huge retail appeal. And one of those examples is fart coin. So fart coin, it's a funny coin, makes 0 sense. There's no logical reason why a meme coin like that should be worth into the billions. However, because it's such a, one that touches on humor, people just love, just funny things that they could relate to. And also there's another coin called useless coin that is worth about $200 to $300 million. It's falls into the same category of meme coins that are just funny. They don't make any sense, but because of that, the barrier to understanding those meme coins are very, very low, which makes it very, very easy for the everyday person to, build some sort of emotional connection and to relate to those meme coins and to buy those meme coins. And a lot of those traits, I believe that Trash Coin possesses as well. So, they have, a strong team behind them. Their marketing is on point as well. They're getting a lot of KOLs on board to talk about their project, which is really, really awesome because, with additional exposure, usually money goes where the attention is. So with such a small market cap, being in a narrative that it has the likes of proven winners such as Fartcoin and Useless Coin that have reached into the hundreds of millions and even into the billions when it comes to market cap. At the peak of this bull run, I would say that Trash Coin has some awesome multipliers when it comes to its potential. So we're going to put Trash in the awesome category. So next up we have is Beast. Now Beast is a very, very special character because just like Pepe and the Boys Club and Hoppy, it is a character created by Matt Fury and is featured on Matt Fury's newest book, Cortex Vortex. So simply, being a character that dons the cover of Matt Fury's book carries with it very, very special privileges, as well as gets a lot of attention. We've seen how well those meme coins have done. Pepe into the tens of billions. There's also the Boys Club, Brett Andy Landwolf having all-time highs of in the hundreds of billions. Even Brett on base hitting over $2 billion. Hoppy reaching an all-time high of $150 million. Right now, the market cap of Beast is sitting around $5 million. So tons of room to run up. So I'm going to put Beast in the awesome category right here. So moving on is we have Slime. So Slime, really cool character. It's symbolic of the meaning behind what is a core pillar of crypto, which is building a very strong and sticky community. So this project, ran really hard over the last 2 weeks. Since then, has had a pullback, but has been still holding up very strong, especially since the whole market right now has been taking a beating. But this continues to be on my radar and is kind of creeping up to be one of my favorite projects as well, simply because it has the whole symbolic vibe to it of what it means to be in crypto, which is to be part of a very strong and sticky and vibrant community. So of course, that is the main foundational cornerstone of what makes a project in crypto ultra successful, is that it is a must that the community has to be strong and united here. So with such a small market cap, I'm going to put Slime right here in the good category, but it could arguably be in the awesome category as well. But I'd like to see them develop more and also build more partnerships. So with that, in the next video, maybe they do elevate to those higher tier rankings. And just to finish things off, we have is Momo. Now Momo ran up super hard over the last about month, and then since then it's pulled back really hard because it's at its all-time high. It reached close to $50 million market cap. Now the current market cap of Momo is sitting at about a $3 to $4 million market cap. But the thing is, the community continues to stick around and stay strong, and it's in such a strong narrative right now. So Momo is Bonk's sister, so being tied to the Bonk narrative, super powerful, because this will be the first full cycle that Bonk enters into. And on top of that, Momo is the first female Shiba Inu. And of course, we know that right now what is absent in the crypto space are females. So we need some sort of catalyst to attract the female demographics and bring them into the crypto space so that we could take the entire crypto industry to the next level. So hopefully Momo could be one of the main catalysts to make that entire shift happen. So if that happens, Momo's potential and its time on the spotlight could be absolutely mind-blowing. So assuming that they're able to get those things in place, Momo, I would say, has awesome potential, simply because being in the strong narrative, being the first female Shiba Inu, and also being having such a low cap right now, and the community continues to hold strong despite the major pullback. So once again, let me know in the comments below, do you agree with the rankings of these meme coins? And also, if there are any meme coins that are missing from this list, please add them in the comments below, and I'll have a look at them so that we can include them in the next tier list feature video there. So with that, I always like to end with, nothing in this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own research. So crypto is risky, so as much as everything could go to the moon, it could go down to zero as well. So please invest responsibly. Also, I am not a financial advisor, so if everything in this video sounds good to you, make sure to subscribe to this channel, turn on that notification bell, and give this video a big thumbs up. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.